like as I'm tapping into this energy, this feels like not the usual energy of the collective that I connect to. Maybe you're the person on the other side. Maybe this is what your person is thinking. But I really feel like I'm tapping more into their energy. So I'm being asked to give the reading as if I'm giving it to them. You can take that as if this is their reading that you just get to cross-watch. Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dans. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. Let's get into it. Let's get into the reading. There was something that came up earlier today and yesterday as well. There is something, a practice that you do, or maybe that you haven't done in a while, that is so core to unlocking all of your emotions, all your creativity, all your motivation. There's something that you do that literally is like the link between you and the universe. And either you've just returned back to it or you haven't. And this is the message coming through that's like, if you've been feeling really, really blocked up, doing this thing is going to have a ripple effect over your entire life, your mind, the way that you see, the way that you speak, the way that you inhabit your own energy. So if there has been something that you have been, for some of you, it might be like a dance class, like it might be tarot for some of you, like whatever it happens to be that you used to do, maybe it's time to pick it back up. And if you can't think of it, or it's like multiple different things because you dropped doing a lot of different things, let's just pick some of these things back up. Let's just see, because it might just be like one thing, like maybe if you stop going to the gym all the time, well, also you stopped going to a dance class, well, also you stopped knitting. The reason why you stopped all these different things might be because you stopped one of them. Something to look into, something to think about. Let's get these cards up. We have, heads up, some pretty heavy cards. We have the Death card, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. A lot of you are ruminating on things that you have lost. A lot of you are feeling like, did I make a mistake walking away from this thing? A lot of you are grieving a future that could have been, but never was. A lot of you are kind of looking back on core moments and wishing like, oh, could I go back? This is heavier than I usually like to take that good tarot, but I'm going to read the cards as they are. Okay, let's start with the Death and the Ace of Cups. Universe, please. Insight and information. There is a renewal here. There is something really, really good. And if it's not like something giving way to something else, that the message here is like, this is a lesson. The regrets that are sitting in this place serve as a lesson to be learnt. There is some like very core information that you needed to learn from this regret, from this loss. Absolutely core information that you need to know. Let's have a look at it. Universe, please, insight information. We have Strength, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. There is definitely an energy that maybe you walked away from. That now is leaving you feel like, I'm so left out in the cold. I feel like I'm talking to a really different, like as I'm tapping into this energy, this feels like not the usual energy of the collective that I connect to. It feels very different. So if you are part of the regular collective and you're like, I do not resonate with this, then I wouldn't expect you to. there might be people that overlap between this and other readings, but I'm really, really tapping into a different energy, and I can feel that, and that's strange. That's really, really strange. Okay. I'm going to read the cards as they are, and if you are not part of my regular collective and you are a new person in the collective, welcome. We are so glad to have you here. I am here to give you readings from your angels, your ancestors, and your higher self, always for your highest good. And these are the messages that are coming for you today. There does seem to be a person that you walked away from, that you feel like you are locked out of their world now, and you see their world as being so thriving, so beautiful. You're seeing them as being so accomplished and successful. I almost feel like when I see this Queen of Pentacles, I hone in on this rabbit, and that's how you feel. You feel like they are the Queen of Pentacles, and you are just some little animal running around, not being noticed, not of importance. Like, what are you compared to this queen? But if you moved away from this person and you're regretting it, there is a really, really important lesson for you to learn here. You were really looking, you were very hyper judgmental, not only of yourself but also of them. It seemed like in both ways you felt like what they had to offer you wasn't what you wanted, and what you had to offer them wasn't what you wanted either. So you were constantly looking somewhere else. Sorry, I need to exhale, but like it's so close to me, the microphone. You went looking somewhere else, and you just couldn't see what was right in front of you. Like, you just turned your back. You walked away, and now you're having to see from afar. I'm so sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. I'm not used to it being so close to me. You walked away, and now you have to see from afar, and that hurts. Like, that absolutely kills you. Now, if you're not part of my usual collective and you're still part of this reading, I'm being asked to give the reading as if I'm giving it to them. You can take that as if this is their reading that you just get to cross-watch. Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, Hanged One. If you went towards the person that you moved away from, everything would be fine, but you would get... It wouldn't be like the happiest reception, but you would get a reception. It would be, it's not unhappy either. It's serious. Like, they are about clear communication. So if you're not ready to clearly communicate with this person, they are, it's going to hurt to deal with them if you're not ready to really tell them what's up. It's not going to happen. But it really does seem like you're the only one blocking the pathway in. And if you're ready to clearly communicate, then you can do that. Really, really are ruminating on like what you lost. I almost feel like you're looking at what someone else has. Maybe you're looking at the people around the person that you're focusing on, this past connection, and it feels like a jealousy in my chest. Oh my gosh, this is very different from the usual energy that I'm connecting to. Okay, after this, no more readings for today. No more readings for today after this. Okay, so I don't know what this energy is. We've got some new energies to the collective, and I'm so happy to have you. I'm so happy to give you so much time and energy. Going through it, huh? You are feeling down. Really, really thinking about what it is that you lost. Maybe I need to work on my separation as a reader. Sometimes I see readers and they can just be, they're just so like straight faced and can just give you the facts straight up. But I feel like the way that I intuit, it's emotions. Like, I feel the emotion. I feel it physically in my body. So that's going to be the first thing that comes up when I read the cards and when I tap into an energy. And it's a lot. Like, I'm a Pisces. I feel everything, and I feel the heaviness in my chest. I feel like these are the things that you're like focusing on, right? Is just, why do I feel like there was a lot of emotional healing that happened, maybe at a beach, but there was a lot of like pouring into you that happened emotionally, and you are so far away from it right now. There are so many things that you wish you had said. I feel like that's it. You're literally like, it almost feels like you're making a list, like you're writing a letter of all the things that you wish you had said. But they're all still really hidden. All right, let's get guidance. I need to get away from this energy. Sorry about that message. All right. Sorry, this energy here, your energy, or the energy of the person that you're connected to, who I'm like so clearly like engaging with, is in need of support. So that's why I'm here. Okay. What is the advice from your guides, your higher self? Okay, as I tap into your higher self, okay, this is what, okay, we have the World, the Magician, the King of Wands, and Temperance. Your higher self, when I tap into their energy, it is very soothing and calming, because your higher self is not as they're not confused and tangled in the way that maybe you are in here. And the big thing, the message, if I ask them like what do you want them to know, they're just saying like, just be honest, like just be honest. And that's what we have here with the King of Wands and the cleansing. Just be honest. Like, there is all of this like dirt and muck and mud that's just hiding you underneath it, and just trying to wash it away. That's what we had here with this Queen of Cups. Like, despite everything, I feel like this person that you walked away from had this ability to see straight through you. And they are not present with you right now. And I feel like that has caused you so much confusion, because it's almost like you don't know yourself. You don't have a way of anchoring in to yourself, because you're so covered and you don't wash the stuff away yourself, and you need to. And that's just by being honest. That's how they did it. That's how you need to do it. It's time to be honest. You have the World and the Magician. I get like this giggly energy when I touch on what your guides are, how your guides are reacting. It's like it's so funny, because the second, like, I feel like you have this fear of what's gonna happen if you're honest, and they're laughing in like a really loving, affectionate way, because you don't even know how totally fine and actually good and really joyful everything is going to be if you are just honest. I think that you're not giving the person that you're connecting with, you're not giving them enough credit for being someone who's going to be understanding towards you. But it's just like, everything's going to be so fine. When I get away from your current like tumultuous energy and really worried energy, and I connect to your guides. They are so chill. They are so chill, and they're just waiting for you to be ready. They're just waiting for you to be ready. And it's kind of it's this funny thing, because it's like, oh, if they knew, like, I almost want to say if he knew. I almost feel like I might be touching on a masculine energy. You might have a masculine energy. Maybe not. This is a reading for collective. It could be for many people, but like strongly some of the guides are saying like, oh, if only he knew. How fine everything would be. I did not expect me to start laughing. I just feel in their energy. Like they're just... You've got some good guides. You've got some really, really good guides. And I just learned as a reader that I should connect with them when things get too much for me. When your energy gets too much for me to tap into, because there's a lot of questions and confusion going on. I just got to tap into your guides and everything is fine. There are any other tarot readers here that needed a little bit of that advice. And there we go. Let's get into the last little affirmations. Universe, please, inside information. What are the last messages from the guides for the collective that resonates with this reading? If you resonate with this reading, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you're okay. I'll be thinking of you. There is a reason you have those dreams. The Mystic. Okay, interesting. You've been having some dreams. You've been having some dreams. I'm going to leave that one with you. There is a reason you have those dreams. Something for you to think about. Or tell me your dreams. Oh my God. Let's dissect your dreams in the comments below. I love doing that. I love doing that. So please go down to them comments. Tell me about your dreams. Let's get into what your subconsciousness is processing, or what energies are lingering around. I am so glad I tapped into your guides right at the end, because now I feel held. Now I feel protected. Great. And you know what? You can take that with you as well. Know that your guides are great. But they are really, really good, and they will protect you. So, thanks for joining me in this reading, and I'll see you in the next one.